All right, guys. It's Friday. Here's what we're gonna do. CrossFit. We're gonna start out with what we did yesterday, Tabata, because it's a good warm-up. It's good for a lot of stuff. Japanese really nailed it with that one. For this warm-up, you're gonna alternate. So yesterday, if you worked out, we did the 8 rounds of one movement, and then we did 4 of those, and that was a lot. Today, we're gonna alternate between the two, and the intent is very different. You're just looking to get warm. So alternating between burpees and a seated pike up hold. Everyone should be able to do toes to bar by the end of this quarantine. For the burpees, play around with your footwork, or just don't think and crawl down on the ground and crawl back up and clap your hands behind your back, however you want to get about it. For the seated pike up hold, do think, put a lot of thought into that. Go ahead and really push the limits of how hard you can contract and the limits of the range of motion from which you are contracting. When you get done, we've got the P&F lat stretch again. It's good to hit those over and over and over again to make actual lasting change. When we get done with that, you're gonna have 1 round of 60 seconds reverse plank hold. So similar to the reverse plank hold march from the other day, you're gonna be facing up, arms are extended behind you, and you're just gonna hold, squeeze your butt, it's gonna feel good. And then you're gonna sit back down, and then you're gonna go through an alternating single leg glute bridge. Those are both timed efforts. So 60-second hold, and then 60-second alternating single leg glute bridges. Awesome. That's gonna take us into where we will digress with equipment and no equipment. If you've got either a place to do pull-ups or an ability to do banded lat pull-downs, here's what we got. Every 3 minutes on the minute times 12 minutes, that's 4 rounds, 15 GHD sit-ups, or 20 to 30 regular sit-ups, or 10 to 20 V-ups, however you want to play that, and then 15 banded lat pull-downs, or just rock out on some strict pull-ups. If you don't have any equipment, I do want you to still do the bent over rows, so find something that is weighted. Backpacks work phenomenal for this. Just load them up with some books, find something that makes sense. You've got the same setup every 3 minutes, on the 3 minute for 12 minutes. 5 bent over rows at a tempo of 5-1-4-5. So to translate that, you're gonna go 4 seconds up. So 4 seconds as you pull up to your chest, 5 seconds at the top of that row, and then 5 seconds down. Cool, you're gonna do that both sides at the same time. And then you're gonna go into 10 to 20 V-ups. Awesome, that's gonna be the EMOM work. The Metcon for today. So once you get done with the gymnastic-y bodybuilding session, we've got some AMRAPs. This is gonna be a 15-minute effort with little AMRAPs of single movement. So you're gonna do 60 seconds of an alternating dumbbell snatch, 60 seconds of 1-arm overhead squat, switch every 5, and then 60 seconds of burpee box jump overs. Cool. If we don't have all of the equipment, one of the things we can trade out for the dumbbell snatches, I would just go for an alternating single leg RDL plus a reach. This is more of a move with quality moment here, but set a target out in front, reach for it off of one leg, and then alternate back and forth. Your ability to balance and maintain control will dictate the speed. And then you can rock through 60 seconds worth of mountain climbers. Try to find a consistent pace. That's one of those efforts that you can like ramp it up for about 10 seconds and then just half-ass the rest of that. So find a pace that allows you to somewhat feel like you're jogging. And then 60 seconds of lateral speed skaters. So this is just that side-to-side jump. One thing I would be weary of is the bigger your jump, the more likely you're gonna get out of control with your knee stability. So start small and widen it out to something that feels comfortable for you. If you have some sore knees, I do want us to chase after this movement in some form or fashion, but make it more steady. So you're just gonna switch legs, jump to the other side, switch legs. So you just have these fleeting moments of single leg balance and a little bit of a dynamic transition, but you're not gonna make it that full jump, land, catch, so on and so forth. Shoulder stuff. Cashed out today. If you don't have any equipment, find something that you can do this with. You're gonna go through a bottoms up double kettlebell overhead carry. If you only have one option or one thing, go for single arm and just switch at 50 or whatever. But see if you can go through 5 sets of 50 feet walking overhead. Doesn't have to be super heavy for this to be effective. Even if you walked with just your hands over your head and looked a little bit silly, you're gonna get something out of this for your shoulder health, just to have them in that position. Cool. That's a Friday. Question of the day: what is your zombie apocalypse weapon of choice? We got to think about these things in times like these, guys. Mine's a dragon broadsword. 1, because I don't want the zombie to get close to me. 2, I don't want to make a lot of noise. 3, I need to be able to chop some heads off at a distance.